Ever wondered about the original dynamic duo, Batman and Robin? Let's dive into some fascinating facts you might not know about their early days. First off, did you know Robin wasn't originally planned to be a permanent character? When he first appeared in Detective Comics number 38 back in 1940, the plan was for him to be a one-off character, but that issue sold double what the previous ones had. And the publisher, seeing the immediate success, insisted that Robin become a permanent sidekick. He was created to give younger readers a character they could relate to and to give Batman someone to talk to, so the stories weren't just internal monologue. Speaking of Robin, his real name, Dick Grayson, has a pretty cool origin. The creators, Bill Finger and Bob Kane, wanted a name that sounded adventurous. They drew inspiration from two sources, Dick Turpin, a famous 18th-century English highwayman, and Robert the Bruce, the Scottish king. So, Dick Grayson's name is a nod to historical heroes and adventurers. And what about Batman's famous no-kill rule? Well, in the very beginning, that rule didn't exist. In his earliest appearances, Batman was a much darker, pulp-inspired vigilante. He actually used a gun and wasn't afraid to take down criminals permanently. It wasn't until the introduction of Robin and the comics becoming more kid-friendly that the strict moral code we know today was firmly established. The creators realized that a hero young kids looked up to shouldn't be a killer. Here's another fun fact: Batman's iconic utility belt. In its first appearance, it was just a simple leather belt. It didn't have all the high-tech gadgets we see today. The idea of it being a storage for batarangs, smoke bombs, and grappling hooks was developed over time as writers came up with more creative ways for Batman to get out of tricky situations. It evolved from a simple accessory into a key part of his arsenal. These early details show just how much our favorite heroes have evolved over the decades. They weren't born fully formed. They grew with their stories and their audience. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these facts, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into comic book history. See you next time.